Do you remember my 1965 Indo-Pakistan War?
Yes.
I have added planes, trains and automobiles. We have added a Hawker Hunter for the Indian Air Force and a splendid Sabre for the Pakistani Air Force. The Sabre did pretty well. The Pakistani Air Force was excellent during that war. Its army less so. The Indian army seemed to have the better of the Pakistani army, but the air forces, Pakistanis being hugely outnumbered, fought really well and gave proper support to their troops, whereas the Indians just seemed to enjoy flying around for the hell of it, as far as I can tell, not doing many strikes at all to help the army. So we've added 3 trucks for the Indians, although they could also be used for the Pakistani forces. I can split that to move some motorised infantry around. I have added, I think, the Cobra anti-tank missiles. I'm not sure if those are in the last one. I've added those. I think we might have covered those, but for the Pakistanis. Then I've also put in 2 priests, 2 105mm priests for the Pakistani army. They look very splendid for some fire support. Currently painting up the new box of the warlord British to fight, probably on either side, but I'll probably end up fielding them for the Indians, as the Pakistani guys had a mixture of British and American kit. The Indians are far more in the look of the British way. Then I've also managed to put a tank engine together, quite a large train from Sarissa, and an awful lot of track, which will go I've got about 14 foot of track as well, because India and Pakistan geographically is all about railways, and moving armour even more than 100 miles, you just didn't do it without getting it on a flatbed first of all. Otherwise the tanks would just break down, simple as that. So a lot of the fighting took place around railways and railway centres, so that's a great scenario always, is take the railway station or the coaling station or the fueling station, and it's all about the railways and bridges, of course. Vital. I also did another Centurion to take me up to 4, because I just love painting Centurions. They're just delightful tank. If you had to draw a tank as a child, you'd draw a Centurion tank because it looks like a tank. And that's about it at the moment. I've done a few more buildings and bought a few more trees to try and make the topography look a little more Pakistan or Indian-like. Can't wait, as soon as this Coronavirus goes, to actually have a game. I got myself an M113 command vehicle as well for the Pakistanis. They had 1 regiment of motorised infantry, armoured infantry. And that looks rather splendid, I think. The decals were very tricky to get, actually. I had to get my mate to find them for me online. Just go online and type in. They're mainly aircraft decals. So I haven't got any for the Indian Hawker Hunter yet. So it's a bit naked. But so I used the roundels for the Pakistani one and put a few of those flags also on a couple of the vehicles, from the Pakistani crescent and moon type symbol. So I think they look pretty splendid.
Thank you for watching. All of the miniatures John used for his Indo-Pakistani forces are from our existing and upcoming bolt action range. Be sure to check them out at www.warlordgames.com. Take care.